Radio shows broadcast on KYOK are entirely those of the hosts, guests, and callers who are entirely responsible for all show content and do not in any way reflect the opinions of KYOK Radio, its sponsors, staff, or management.
When you walk out on that field today, ask yourself this question. What time is it? Game time! What time is it? Game time! What time is it? Game time! What time is it? Let's go! We ready! We ready! We ready! We ready! I'm going to the house! I'm going to the house! When I step on the field, I send one message. This is what it feels like. This is what it feels like. Football is getting hit. It's gonna be football, no! What time is it? Game time! What time is it? Game time! What time is it? Game time! What time is it? Let's hunt now! Let's hunt now! Let's go! Let's hunt! We ready? I'm going to the house! I'm going to the house! We're talking about the Jets like we're talking about the Saints. You know, all this trying to be the Miami Heat of football. Yeah. The bottom line is you got to buckle up with chin straps. It's embarrassing. Yeah. Don't disrespect the game like that. There's too much crying from that. He's a man. They can be a hit just like us. He's a man. You already make the big money. He's a man. I'm glad when you step on the field, man. That's who I get. When I step on the field, I send one message. This is what it feels like. Oh, my bad. Your bad don't work in my world. What time is it? Game time! What time is it? Game time! What time is it? Game time! What time is it? Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! We ready? I'm going to the house! I'm going to the house! It's a wrap. Game over.
No, this game is not over. In fact, we're just getting started right here on the lunch break on the legendary KYOK and the all-new 92.3 FM. We're streaming live, KYOKradio.org. Also have some new stuff going on. Yes, we're on Facebook again at Lunch Break KYOK. We're on Twitter at Lunch Break KYOK. We're on YouTube, The Lunch Break with AJ Jones, and we're on Twitch. That's right. Welcome to the Twitch audience. First time. Didn't know a lot about y'all. I know a couple of my sons use the platform for gaming and what have you. So do me a favor. If we do something or say something wrong, don't get me. First time, and we're looking forward to being on this platform. So again, we are a radio station in Houston, Texas, on the north side of town. North side. AM 1140, 92.3 FM. And again, we stream live on KYOKradio.org. So again, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch. And I know that my great producer, young man from the Texas Southern University, is working to get us on some additional platforms as well. So got to say thank you, Kev, the producer. You're doing a great job, young man. Doing a great job, young man. All right, so it's Winning Wednesday, and the Astros did some winning yesterday. The Atlanta Braves did some winning yesterday. The LA Dodgers did some winning yesterday. But we've got to talk about the winning that went on with the Lunch Break Weekly, Keeping Up with the Joneses Pick'em Challenge. We got a contest going on here where every week you can win $50 cash, and you don't have to pay anything to get in. You don't have to pay anything on a weekly basis. We just take care of you if you can pick them. Not talking about the spread. Just tell me who you think's going to win each and every football game in the NFL, not college, not Canadian, not arena, NFL, from Thursday night all the way through Monday night. And then on the Monday night game, you got to give me not only who you think's going to win, but Give me the final score, not the combined final score, but the exact final score. 27-25, 35-21, 12-10, whatever you think that final score is going to be, because that gives us multiple tie-breaking, deciding opportunities. And then after that, you win. We got a weekly sponsor that is putting up $50. And this week, it's the Hartwell Clinic. If you need good counselors, therapy matters. If you need great counselors, they are the people. The Hartwell Clinic, 7155 Old Katy Road in Houston, Texas. And they're great people. You can just go to www.thehartwellclinic.com and be sure and tell them that AJ sent you. They will take good care of you. But man, what a week. What a week. Some people had some great weeks. This was one of those weeks where just about everybody was locked in. Just about everybody was locked in. And I'm going to give you the top 10 standings because here's the twitch, here's the thing. At the end of the year, if you're in the top 6, you go on to compete for $500. That's right. $500 will be given out at the end of the year for the winner of the top 6. It's kind of like the playoff round. And let me tell you, it has come down to the wire every single year we've been doing it. And again, once again, no purchase necessary. You don't have to sign up for anything. All you got to do is send me your picks. Send me your picks. And I got to have the picks for this week by tomorrow at 6:30 Central. Tomorrow, 6:30 Central. Give me the Thursday night game, all the Sunday games, and then the Monday night game. Give me who you think is going to win and the exact final score for both teams. And you can email those to me, aj@kyoksports.com, aj@kyoksports.com, or you can text them to me, 832-403-5005. That's 832-403-5005. You'll get a message back that says, got them. You know you're locked in. If you don't got them, you got to let me know what's up. And then we'll make sure that either myself or one of the interns sends you that confirmation. But again, got to be in by 6:30 Central. That's 7:30 if you're on the East Coast. It's 5:30 if you're in the mountain area, and 4:30 on the West Coast. West Coast, don't complain now. Y'all got me to move it back so you're not doing your picks at 3 o'clock. So by 4:30, I need to have something. We got a lot of folks on the West Coast that play as well. Big Mike, Emmanuel, all of y'all. Big shout outs to y'all. So, man, I really kind of want to go ahead and get to the results. Let me do this. Let me do honorable mention. Honorable mention is anyone that was 8-8 or better. So honorable mention going out to, let me see who was 8-8. Oh, Rio was 8-8. Chaz was 8-8. Cash was 8-8. Big shout out to the 8-8s. Oz was 9-7. Danny from De La Salle High School, 9-7. Erica was 9-7. Big shout out to the 9-7s. 10-6. Good week. Jasmine was 10-6. Good job there. Charlotte, the birthday girl, was 10-6. Any other 10-6s out there? That was it on the 10-6s. Congratulations, 10-6. But that wasn't enough to get it done. Let me shout out to the 11-5s. 11-5. CJ is really doing a good job for a first-time player. She was 11-5. Clarence, good week, 11-5. Who else? Who else was 11-5? 11-5. Big Mike out there in P-Town by way of Dallas, 11-5. Congratulations to the 11-5. That didn't get it done, though. Let me shout out to the 12-4s. Keisha Kelly, the Black College Experience, 12-4. Ferdinand, 12-4. Emmanuel, 12-4. Big shout out to George Griffith, 12-4. Shout out to Alice, 12-4. But 12-4 didn't get it done. 12 and 4 did not get it done. Let me take a break. I'll come back with the rest right here on the lunch break on the legendary KYOK. If you want to get in live, 281-453-1000 is the number to dial. That's 281-453-1000, or text me. I'll read your texts live on air. That's 832-403-5005, 832-403-5005. Or lastly, you can email me, aj@kyoksports.com. That's aj@kyoksports.com. It's Winning Wednesday. We'll be right back.
The legendary KYOK 1140 AM and 92.3 FM. The legend continues.
I'm Jacqueline Carr, and here is your winning strategy. Bible says, and Elijah said unto Ahab, get thee up, eat and drink, for there is a sound of abundance of rain. So Ahab went up to eat and to drink, and Elijah went up to the top of Carmel. And he cast himself down upon the earth and put his face between his knees and said to his servants, go up now, look toward the sea. And he went up and looked and said, there is nothing. And he said, go again 7 times. And it came to pass at the 7th time that he said, behold, there ariseth a little cloud out of the sea, like a man's hand. And he said, go up, say unto Ahab, prepare thy chariot, and get thee down, that the rain stop thee not. And it came to pass in the meanwhile that the heaven was black with clouds and wind, and there was a great rain.
JCPenney's fall mystery sale is here. How much will you save? Hurry in store to find out. You could get an extra 30, 40, or even an extra 50% off Thursday through Sunday with Peel and Reveal coupon while supplies last. And with your surprise savings, you can easily refresh your closet and home. New fall styles, great fall savings. JCPenney. Coupon valid through 10/17. Some exclusions apply. Coupon giveaway in store only while supplies last. Must be 18 or older. See store or jcp.com for details.
Oh, yeah.
To celebrate State Farm's surprisingly great rates, we gave this song surprisingly great lyrics.
I love that rate on my new ride. State Farm will be up and the stars align. I put my home in auto policies. I switched and saved, now I feel great. Wanna tell the world I can't wait. Baby, State Farm has the coverage I need.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Hello, this is Claude Cummings Jr., Vice President of Communication Workers of America District 6. Trey and I are inviting you to listen in to our new political talk show, Power to the People Political Hour.
Hello, this is Trey Daniels from the Daniels Group. Yes, Claude, the show will be hard-hitting and informative, talking about national and local political issues of the day, week, and month. Interviews will be with pastors, community leaders, elected officials, and political operatives. You know, Claude, a part of our responsibility is informing the citizenry and give them power to the people.
That's right, Trey. We're asking that you listen in on 1140 AM, 92.3, or streaming on kyokradio.org, Thursdays at 10 a.m. Give people what they want.
This is Irma J from Internal Revamp, and you're listening to AJ on the Lunch Break.
All right, y'all, we're back here on the lunch break on the legendary KYOK, all new 92.3 FM. Streaming live, kyokradio.org. Also on Facebook at Lunch Break KYOK. On Twitter at Lunch Break KYOK. On YouTube, The Lunch Break with AJ Jones. And on Twitch at Lunch Break KYOK. Big shout out to you, Twitch. Big shout out to you. Again, I gotta spend more time. I understand people play their their video games and all that live. I want to check it out. I I understand it's a very dynamic platform for that kind of stuff. And radio stations are starting to come on and broadcast their shows. So I definitely plan on getting over there and checking some of that out. So again, welcome. All right, so I just shouted out to all of the 12 and 4s. In this week's Lunch Break Weekly, Keeping Up with the Joneses Pick'em Challenge. Just shout it out to the 12 and 4s. That's a good week. but there were some 13 and 3s in the building. And let me give them some love. Todd Malcolm, 13 and 3. Milo, what up, though? 13 and 3. Keith Hennick has been balling lately, 13 and 3. T-Bone, or T-Boy, as he likes to go by now, is 13 and 3. Delano, and y'all do me a favor, keep Delano in your sincere thoughts and prayers. His mother passed away over the weekend, and he reached out to me, and I just want to let him know I love you, bro. That's my frat brother. That's my Sands. We pledged together. We crossed together. We even lived together for a while. And he was there for me when my mom transitioned, so I definitely want to be there for him. So y'all keep Delano in your sincere thoughts and prayers. But he was 13 and 3 as well. 13 and 3. But that wasn't enough. 13 and 3 did not get it done. So here we go. I got a shout out to Amber, who was 14 and 2. And I got a shout out to Big Floyd, 14 and 2. Big Floyd been killing it. Big Floyd went from 15 and 1 to 14 and 2. I mean, Big Floyd has been killing it. So, you know, when we have a tie, we go to the what? Monday night game for the tiebreaker. And looking at this, both Amber and Big Time Floyd had Baltimore winning the Monday night game. Big Time Floyd had the score 28-24. Amber had the score 35-28. And just doing some quick math, Amber was closer. No, wait a minute. Big Time Floyd was off by 3, 4. Amber was off by 4 and 3. That's 7. It doesn't matter how close they were because Chi-Town was 15 and 1. And that is the winning score for this week. Chi-Town said, y'all going with your 14 and 2s. Y'all going with your 13 and 3s. Y'all going with your 12 and 4s, 11 and 5, 10 and 6, 9 and 7, 8 and 8. Chi-Town missed one game. And the one game that he got wrong was the Thursday night game. So Chi-Town started off 0-1 and then ripped off the rest of them. He got all of the rest of them right after losing the Thursday night game. He had Seattle. The Rams won it. And then he got all the rest of them right. There have only been 2 people now that have been 15 and 1. Big Time Floyd has done it twice. Chi-Town has now done it once. He too has been on a roll. Congratulations, Chi-Town, on winning this week's Lunch Break Weekly, keeping up with the Joneses Pick'em Challenge. He got $50 courtesy of the Hartwell Clinic. Hartwell Clinic. Congratulations. Congratulations again. If you'd like to call the Hartwell Clinic, they got very, very reasonable prices. If you don't have insurance for counseling, you can just go to their website, www.thehartwellclinic.com, or you can call them at 713-280-7979. That's 713-280-7979. They're located at 7155 Old Katy Road in Houston, Texas. And if you are in the state of Texas, they can do telehealth, so you don't even have to come in. So congratulations, Chi-Town. Congratulations, everybody. Let me see. CJ just sent me a message. Now, she claims she was 13 and 3. CJ. I'm going to have to go back. Now, you challenging my interns, and that will affect your number if you're 13 and 3. That puts you in the top 10. So you're right. I'll go back and I'll verify, but I got some real good interns that spend their time on that. I don't do anything but read the results that they give me. So I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying let me go back and check it for them, okay? All right, so here we go. Let me give you the standings as of this week. All right, Big Time Floyd is still number one. He's got 60 right. Amber is second with 57. Delano third with 56, and now tied with Chi-Town after that big 15-1 performance. At number 5, T-Boy or T-Bone with 55 wins. And then the cutoff would be Todd Malcolm and Keith Hennick at 54. Top 6 go to the $500 round. Close behind them, you got George Griffin at 53, Keisha Kelly at 53, Alexis at 52, Alice at 52, CJ possibly at 52, Milo at 49, Ferdinand at 49, Emmanuel 49, Aunt Erica at 48, Big Mike 47, Jasmine 47, Oz 46, Rio 46, Charlotte 46, Danny 45, and so on. Everybody is within reach of that top 6. Top 6. Everybody is within reach of that top 6. So that was week 5. This week, week number 6. Got to have your picks in by tomorrow. By tomorrow, 6:30 Central. 7:30 on the East Coast. 5:30 in the mountain area. 4:30 on the West Coast. Don't be late. Don't be late. These things are getting serious. Now we're getting into the money. So, again, congratulations, Chi-Town. I already got your Cash App, so we will be sending you your $50 out later today. And, again, congratulations. Big Time Floyd, man, and Amber, I thought y'all had it. When I saw that 14-2, I was like, oh, yeah. All right, so anyway, we'll get ready to go. That is this week's score. I'll take a break. When I come back, power rankings, quarterbacks based on passer rating. We'll do that when we come back right after this on the lunch break on the legendary KYOK. If you want to get in, 281-453-1000 is the number to dial. That's 281-453-1000 is the number to dial. We'll do that next on the lunch break on the legendary KYOK and the all new 92.3 FM.
KYOK 1140 AM. The legendary KYOK 92.3 FM. 2 radio stations in one.
Tune in to Table Talk with your boy TD Blackshear every Tuesday from 10 to 11 a.m. on the legendary KYOK 1140 AM and 91.3 FM. See you there.
In need of tires? Check out OMG Tire Services and more. New and used tires, all the name brands you desire. Located at 3126 Tidwell between 59 North and Jensen. Give them a call at 832-767-3211. Top-notch service from beginning to end. When you're done, get your car hand-washed inside and out at OMG Tire Services and more. Located at 3126 Tidwell between 59 North and Jensen. Call 832-767-3211. That's 832-767-3211. Conveniently located on the north side.
Hi, I'm Larry Scott, host of the Not So Christian and Me Show. Join me Saturdays for great fun, interviews, music, and the latest news surrounding our world today. We are the show that cares to hear your voice and opinion with real conversation in a no judgment zone. So join me Saturdays from 1 to 2 p.m. on the Not So Christian and Me Show, right here on the legendary KYOK Radio, 1140 AM, and the all-new 92.3 FM and KYOKradio.org.
Remember in the beginning, when you first started to build a life for you and your family, you never imagined it would come to this. Instead of living your dreams, you're living with debt. In fact, it's smothering you. Now there's a way you can take back control with one simple call. If you owe $10,000 or more in credit card debt, you qualify to receive a free, no-obligation consultation on how to get rid of that debt for good. Call the Debt Helpline now. We work on your behalf to reduce your debt. We specialize in credit cards, retail store cards, and medical bills. One simple call is all it takes to get the ball rolling to a debt-free life. Stop living with debt and start living your dreams. Call the Debt Helpline now.
800-958-2156. 800-958-2156. 800-958-2156. That's 800-958-2156.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your boy Jonathan McReynolds, and I'm glad that you made room for the legendary KYOK, The Lunch Break.
All right, listen, the lunch break will make you jump. The lunch break will make you jump. Let's see, I got a bunch of people that have checked in today. Let's see, Keith Hennick said, hey, AJ, back on Facebook. CJ said, thanks, Keith. I learned all, I guess, LOL, from you guys on the lunch break. She's doing really well. I mean, she's killing it. She is killing it. So, hey, y'all keep it going. All right. And I want to thank the good folks over at Restream for giving us a new platform to broadcast our show on all of these different places that we couldn't get on before. And I really thank them because they allowed us to have the benefits as if we were a paying subscriber without paying right off the bat. So again, Restream folks, thank you for responding to Kev, the producer's message, and giving us that opportunity. We are now full-blown Restream. So again, I'm going to start saying the lunch break brought to you by Restream because they really stepped out of the way. All right. So anyway, quarterback rankings. So that I really like the folks over at CBS Sports. They do a pretty good job, but I get my sports information from a lot of different sources without bias. And CBS Sports is one of the ones I like their power rankings. So Cody Benjamin has put out his quarterback rankings, and let me just run through his top 10 real quick. Number 1, he's got Tom Brady. Number 2, Aaron Rodgers. The usual suspects. Number 1, number 2. Number 3, Pat Mahomes. Yeah, somewhere in there. Number 4, Dak Prescott. Now, that's surprising. Number 5, Josh Allen. Everybody loves Josh right now. Number 6, Lamar Jackson. Cody, welcome to the party. Glad you see that there's a pretty good quarterback in Baltimore. Number 7, Justin Herbert. Number 8, Kyler Murray. Number 9, Matthew Stafford. And number 10, the little kid from Athens, Ohio, and I'm talking about Joe Burrow. He got him at number 10. All right, let me give you mine. And I base mine on something measurable that you can find for yourself. Passer rating. I don't do the QBR because, first of all, let me tell you, I got 2 degrees in math. And I will tell you that some mathematicians made up the QBR for a network. And can I say this? So they can sound smart. So they can sound like they're really measuring something. But if you measure QBR and have watched the game as well, you know that QBR is not an exact science. It's not even close. So when you hear guys say, oh, yes, QBR was, all right, thanks. Appreciate you. Passer rating has been around forever, and it's been a pretty accurate measurement of a quarterback's success and performance. And heading into week number 6, the passer ratings and rankings that I have are as follows. Still, the number 1 quarterback before he got hurt, and I take him out because I don't do injured quarterbacks, but he played this past Thursday before he got hurt, is Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson has a passer rating of 125.3, number 1 quarterback again. Number 2, like him or not, swear that he misses a lot of wide open receivers and he doesn't throw people open and all this other nonsense that some of the Cowboy fans come up with is Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott passer rating 116.9, number 2 rated quarterback in the lunch break power rankings for quarterback. Number 3, a young man, I'm telling you, I owe him an apology and I need to write it up and I need to read it. Matthew Stafford, LA Rams, 113.2. Number 4, the young man who has just silenced all of the naysayers. They said he was too small. They said his hand size was too small. They said his style of play wouldn't work in the NFL. It is none other than Kyler Murray at number 4, passer rating 113. At number 5, Tom Aloysius, don't call me old, Brady. He's got another big matchup coming up on Thursday night when he and the Buccaneers will take on Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia Eagles. But I got Tom Brady at number 5 instead of being at number 1 with CBS. All right, at number 6 for the lunch break. They don't like him. They're all waiting on him to implode. They're all waiting on something. Jameis Winston. Jameis Winston hadn't been turning the ball over as much as y'all thought he would, has he? And oh yeah, by the way, the Saints are a legitimate 3-2 and could be better than that. Could be better than that. Jameis Winston, 108.1 at number 6. At number 7, there's that young man. Started out at The Ohio State University, made his name great at LSU. Boy, they wish they had him back now. Talking about Joe Burrow, threw it efficiently, 106.4. At number 8, man, they got some problems up in Kansas City, but quarterback ain't one of them. Patrick Mahomes at number 8. Number 9, he's quiet, but he's fun to be around. If you've ever been around this guy, you'd be like, man, you are hilarious. It is none other than Teddy Bridgewater, 106.1. At number 10, the team that I legitimately think could replace the Kansas City Chiefs in the AFC Championship game. I'm talking about I did it. I haven't done it in a while. The LA Chargers and Justin Herbert. I thought he was going to have a sophomore slump. He has not. Justin Herbert, 104.7. They said this kid was nothing but a running back, playing quarterback. One of the, I guess, greatest former GMs, Bill Polian, said that he should switch to wide receiver. Well, all he's done is come in and shut all of them up. They still talking because, they trying to save face. Yeah, but Steve Levy, man, he almost made me come through that television on Monday night because as soon as Louis Riddick or Brian Greasy gave Lamar some praise, he had something negative to say. And, man, I almost climbed through my TV to just get dead in his face. But again, at number 11, Lamar Jackson, 104.4. At number 12, you like that? Kirk Cousins almost got did up by his own head coach. Kirk got all excited after the win and was pushing on his coach, and he pushed him one too many times, and coach almost chunked him. Coach was like, yo, quit playing. And, again, it didn't go bad. It almost did. But Kirk Cousins is at number 12, 103.7. Sound like a radio station. At number 13, Josh Allen, 102.5. I got a question about Josh Allen when I come back. I'll come back to it. Evelyn Davis, I'm going to come back to my questions about Josh Allen. But he's at number 12, at number 13, at 102.5. At number 14, the man that still is probably going to get his team to a Super Bowl and be real petty about doing it, Aaron Rodgers, Mr. Discount Double Check, 101.3. Number 15, Carson Wentz. Tough loss, man. Tough loss on Monday night. Carson Wentz at number 15, 99.4. That's about who he is. Mediocre, average, nothing great. Number 16, Matt Ryan, 97.1. Got his team a win over across the pond. Number 17, Miss Mayfield said, put some respect on her husband's name. Baker Mayfield. 96.9. Number 18, Mr. New York Giant himself, Daniel Jones, 95.6. Number 19, none other than Jalen Hurts for the Philadelphia Eagles. Number 20, Jared Goff, and even 91 on his passer rating. It's starting to look like Jared Goff might have been a problem over there in LA. I'm just saying. Number 20 is number 21, Taylor Heineke. Washington fans, how y'all feeling about him now? Everybody said all they needed was Ryan Fitzmagic and Taylor Heineke, and they were going to steamroll the NFC East. Oops. Be careful. Be careful. Number 22, Ryan Tannehill. He's got to come on. He's got to pick it up. He's got to pick it up. Number 23, Trey Lance. Trey still waiting to find out if he's going to play this weekend. Or I think he's got an injury, but don't they have a bye? Let me look at my NFL this week, bye week. Who's got the bye? Yeah, the 49ers got a bye, and that really is safe because he was banged up following that game, and I think if they had to play this week, he might not be available. But Trey Lance is at number 23. Number 24, Mac Jones. I know they love him in New England. Should have suffered a loss this past weekend, 86.4 in the passer rating. Number 25, Sam Darnold, starting to look like Carolina is rumored to be considering the gravity of making a move for a quarterback in Houston. I'll leave it at that. Number 26, Ben Roethlisberger, got his team a win. Wasn't great, but got his team a win, 84.3. Number 27, Jacoby Brissett. Number 28, got to put him on, Geno Smith, 78.3. Number 29, Davis Mills. Everybody locally in Houston said, oh, man, Coach Culley spoiled Davis Mills' best game of his life. It was a good game. It was a better game plan, and he did execute the game plan very well. But Davis Mills is 1 of 53. So this whole, they ruined this young man's best game. They lost the game as a team. They didn't ruin his best game. He just needs to play like that again this week, and they'll probably get one against the Colts. All right? Number 30, we got Trevor Lawrence, 71.3. 31, Justin got his team a win, but 64.5. And last and certainly not least, Zach Wilson still struggling over there in New York with the Giants. So that's my power rankings for the quarterbacks. Quarterback power rankings. Let me read them all with no commentary. Number 1, Russell Wilson. Number 2, Dak. Number 3, Matthew Stafford. 4, Kyler Murray. 5, Tom Brady. 6, Jameis Winston. 7, Joe Burrow. 8, Pat Mahomes. 9, Teddy Bridgewater. 10, Justin Herbert. 11, Lamar. 12, Kirk. 13, Josh Allen. 14, Aaron Rodgers. 15, Carson Wentz. 16, Matt Ryan. 17, Baker Mayfield. 18, Daniel Jones. 19, Jalen Hurts. 20, Jared Goff. 21, Taylor Heineke. 22, Ryan Tannehill. 23, Trey Lance. 24, Mac Jones. 25, Sam Darnold. 26, Ben. 27, Jacoby. 28, Geno. 29, Davis. 30, Trevor. 31, Justin. 32, Zach Wilson. Robert Salah said that folks don't remember how tough it was for Josh Allen in his first 5 games of his career. And folks dove on him. Like, how dare you say Josh Allen's name in the same breath with Zach Wilson? He didn't lie. He told the truth. I mean, okay, so since everybody has put Josh Allen in rarefied air, like you can't say his name next to Zach Wilson, pick somebody. How was Peyton Manning in his first 5 games? How was Tom Brady in his first 5 games? Now, Tom was a little better because Tom was like 80 when he finally came off the bench when Drew Bledsoe went down. Tom was already like 80. Tom wasn't 21, 19, Most guys don't start off on fire in their first 5 games of their NFL career. It's not easy. It's not easy. I felt like Zach Wilson would struggle as a rookie coming from BYU to the NFL, especially in a place like New Jersey, because they don't play in New York. They play in New Jersey in the Meadowlands. But, big fish in a little pond is different from being a little fish in a big pond. And that's where he is. All of that plays into his ability, his performance. So I'm not saying he's going to be trash. I mean, there are a lot of people that thought Peyton Manning was trash after the first 5 games. Andrew Luck. I mean, pick somebody. Most guys did not kill it in the very first 5 games of their NFL career. That being said, he's got to play better. He's got to take care of the ball. There's certain things that I hear David Culley say about Davis Mills, and when I get out of my emotions that it's not Tyrod Taylor or it's not number 4, and I just look at it, it's like, okay, you're right. He did take care of the ball. He didn't turn it over 4 times like he did against Buffalo. He didn't keep his defense out on the field too long. He did kind of, lead some drives and, hey, missed field goals and mixed extra points. Those are not on the quarterback. He got his team where they needed to be in scoring position. So when I look at just that, for a rookie quarterback, he ain't doing bad. He's not the same level as number 4. He's not even the same level as number 5, Tyrod Taylor. Is he going to be all right? Probably. He's going to be a functional quarterback in the NFL. I believe the Texans are going to make him the face of the franchise. I'm on record already of saying I don't think they're going to put Tyrod Taylor back in there when he comes off the DL. Football IR, injured reserve list. I could be wrong, but I feel like they got their man. They got the guy that they want to get. And I feel like they're going to pull a trade for number 4 sooner than later. They're in no rush. There's no urgency. The urgency is going to come from the other teams, and therefore the Texans are going to get what they're asking for. Again, I'm not talking about the off-field stuff. I'm talking about on the field. So, but it's funny to me that folks have made Josh Allen's name untouchable. Like, you can't compare another quarterback to Josh Allen unless you're talking about Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes, or Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson, or Josh Allen and Tom Brady. I mean, come on, Josh Allen ain't got all up there yet. Not yet. But I got another question about Josh Allen. Why do people talk about how much dangerous Josh Allen's running the ball as a quarterback is? Like, Josh Allen was leaping over defenders in the game the other night. And if either one of those defenders had stood up and caught it, or stood up and hit it, Josh Allen could be out of the league. I'm not talking about permanently. I'm not wishing injury on him. I'm just saying, folks always talk about certain quarterbacks as running quarterbacks. And then sometimes they'll try and be mature and they'll call them mobile quarterbacks. Josh Allen is both. He's a running quarterback. They ran design plays for Josh Allen, where his whole play call was for him to run the ball. And then Josh Allen also ran the ball on his own, and he wasn't trying to slide. He wasn't trying to get down to preserve himself. Josh Allen was leaping over people and cutting back in bounds and all that kind of stuff. I don't understand why there's not the same commentary on Josh Allen protecting himself and that style of play not being sustainable in the NFL because he didn't spend all day, all night in the pocket. Take a break, come back. Love to hear your comments. 281-453-1000.
Nobody wants to get ripped off, broken into, or robbed, but nobody wants to pay a lot of money to have their home protected either. I've got an offer to tell you about to provide home security for your home for less than $1 a day. For real, with no installation or equipment charges. And this is from a company rated #1 by a leading consumer research company. According to the facts, most of you won't even call unless there's a burglary in your neighborhood or something bad happens. So let's give you a reason. Save money. For less than $1 a day with no other costs, you can get your home secured. Plus, get a lifetime equipment replacement warranty. You need protection for your home. Call the Home Security Hotline right now.
800-561-6198. 800-561-6198. 800-561-6198. Again, that's 800-561-6198.
You're listening to
1140 AM and 92.3 FM. The legendary KYOK.
Do you have high blood pressure or diabetes? Are you over the age of 65 and covered by Medicare? Then pay close attention to this message. Medicare has introduced some new benefits to help consumers during these cautious COVID-19 times. They realize many of you don't want to leave your home to visit a doctor. So now you can get a remote patient monitoring device shipped to your home at little or no cost to you. Now your doctor can identify your problems in real time, which could potentially save your life. Victory Medical can easily ship this monitoring device directly to your home at little or no cost to you. If you have high blood pressure or diabetes and you're covered by Medicare, make this free call right now to see if you qualify for a new remote patient monitoring device. Call now.
800-213-9527. 800-213-9527. 800-213-9527. That's 800-213-9527.
Do you have a home that you don't want anymore? We can buy it from you within 24 hours, any home, size, or condition. For over 20 years, we've been buying homes for cash and helping homeowners sell their homes immediately, with no listings or strangers walking through your home. Are you moving? Did you lose your job? Going through a divorce? Whatever the reason, if you're in a bind and you know that you need to sell your house fast, call the expert team at I Need to Sell My House Fast. We'll make you a serious cash offer to buy your home in 24 hours and let you walk away from it. No listing, no waiting. Sell any home, any size, any condition now. Call the expert team at I Need to Sell My House Fast. Make this free call now.
800-306-1760. 800-306-1760. 800-306-1760. That's 800-306-1760.
What's up, everybody? This is Jonathan Nelson, and you're listening to The Lunch Break with AJ.
Thank you, Jonathan Nelson, right here on The Lunch Break on the legendary KYOK and the all-new 92.3 FM. Streaming live on the legendary KYOK, KYOKradio.org. We're also streaming on Facebook at Lunch Break KYOK, on Twitter at Lunch Break KYOK. We're on YouTube, The Lunch Break with AJ Jones, and we're on Twitch at Lunch Break KYOK. Love it, man. I am really excited about these new platforms, and there are more to come. We got to update our little, and I shouldn't say little because my man put that together, and I don't like to call any of his work little. But our overlay, we got to add Twitch to that. We got to add the other platforms to that. So again, Kev, the producer, you're doing a great job. Appreciate you much. Big Time Floyd chimed in. He said, "Hello, AJ and the Breakers. Congratulations to Chi-Town on winning the cash." What's interesting is the only people that have ever been 15-1 in this contest since we've been doing it has been Big Time Floyd and now Chi-Town. Big Time Floyd has done it twice. Chi-Town has now done it once. And, I'm tempted not to send Chi-Town a nickel because, he don't never do any of the promos that I ask him to do after he wins money. So tempted to not send him a nickel, just donate it to somebody's GoFundMe account or something. Chi-Town, I hope you're listening. I know he works at night, so, he's probably asleep right now. But if you're listening, I said what I said, and I didn't stutter. Now, how about that? All right. I know a lot of you want to talk about the John Gruden situation. I'm getting text messages on that. I just got a text message from this person, area code 973213. AJ, why do you make everything about race? I'm sorry, what did I say about race? What did I say about race? I know what he's talking about. I know what that person is talking about, 973213. And if you're listening for the first time and you want to text me, please do that. 832-403-5005, 832-403-5005. Why do I make everything about race? I don't think I mentioned race at all today. Don't think I did. Don't think I did. If I did, somebody let me know what I said about race. I know what he's talking about. I think he's talking about, I know he's talking about my commentary on Josh Allen and him being a running/mobile quarterback. That ain't about race. I mean, come on, stop it. You know, people will blame you for the limitations of their own mind. Roger the Dodger. Why do they call him Roger the Dodger? Because he was a mobile quarterback who could run and, you know, move his way around the pocket. What color was he? Fran Tarkington. What color was he? Steve Young. What color was he? I mean, just because your mind went right to that didn't mean that that's what I was trying to imply. I'm talking about quarterbacks, period. I'm not talking about white quarterbacks and black quarterbacks. I'm talking about quarterbacks, period. I'm talking about the fact that Josh Allen did not get down, did not slide, wasn't trying to run out of bounds, was literally leaping over, putting himself, his organization, his franchise in jeopardy if something, it was that far away from somebody standing up while he jumped up and catching him by the legs, and then he'd go head first or something. And now you're looking at who's the backup quarterback in Buffalo. You're looking at that person running your Super Bowl dreams for the rest of the season. Had nothing to do with race until you brought it up. So don't put your words in my mouth. As some people like to say, I'm very articulate. I got it. Thank you, though. I appreciate you listening. Where is 973? Where is that at? Anybody know? 973? Where's that at? I guess I can look it up myself, but maybe y'all got race issues going on up there. I haven't said one thing about race today. Hadn't said one single thing. So my thing about Josh Allen is from the quarterback standpoint. You know, Josh Allen played a great game and did what he needed to do to get his team a win. But I'm talking about my colleagues. I'm talking about, folks who call these games like, man, please. And Lamar Jackson, I wasn't talking about him as a black quarterback. I'm talking about him as a QB. Folks said that he was a running back playing quarterback. Not the case. He didn't win the Heisman because he was a running back. He won the Heisman because he could throw and he could, run and do whatever he needed to do to help Louisville, which was not a good team, win some games, and he put up big stats. Andre Ware didn't win the Heisman because he was a black quarterback or a running quarterback. Andre Ware won the Heisman because that young man, put up some amazing stats. Oh, it was a system. Hush. They put up amazing stats. Nobody had seen stats like that since Andre Ware, before Andre Ware. So, again, my thing is Josh Allen, the quarterback, not Josh Allen, the white quarterback. My thing was Lamar Jackson, the quarterback, not Lamar Jackson, the black quarterback. Steve Levy has an issue with Lamar Jackson's style of play, and he doesn't seem to be able to, commentate unbiasedly when Lamar Jackson is playing. Yeah, he missed a few throws. He completed 85% of his passes. Yeah, but he doesn't take over the football. He had one fumble. It was an ugly fumble. It wasn't as bad as everybody thought it was because it looked like it was going to be a touchdown. And yeah, they eventually got the touchdown. But I think he picked his team up after that because he went down and scored on the very next possession. And oh yeah, by the way, they won the game. I know there's some people who, yeah, that was nice, but let's look at this. He ain't the head coach. That's John Harbaugh's job. Even Brian Griese, you could hear him at first, be kind of critical But then all of a sudden he said, hey, man, listen, at the end of the day, bang, that's what he did. At the end of the day, that was a great throw from the pocket. Greasy had switched over. Louis Riddick is the most objective on that in that booth. Louis Riddick is the most objective out of the three in that booth. Brian Greasy, I can get it. He played the position. I get it. You know, it's hard for me watch this is going to be funny. This is a joke. It's hard for me as an accomplished actor to just sit down and watch movies now without critiquing someone's acting. I've been in one play. And I had like 4 lines, you know, but it's hard for me as an accomplished actor to sit down and just watch someone, you know, a movie without critiquing the acting. I get Greasy being critical because he played the position. And even though he might not have played it at the highest level in the NFL, he made it to the NFL. What, 1% of every player, of all the players out there make it to the NFL? He made it. And he was all right for a little while in Denver. I give him that credit. I get that. I understand that. Steve Levy, what's your deal? Played dorm league at whatever college he went to. Had flags on hanging from his sides, and now all of a sudden he can critique Lamar Jackson. I'm not saying he can't, but I'm just saying you're opening yourself up for what comes from that. Well, he missed some throws. He completed 85% of his passes. Only player in NFL history to throw for over 440 yards, complete 85% of the passes, 4 touchdowns, and no turnovers. It's a historic night. So anyway, let me do birthdays. Let me do birthdays. You got a birthday or an anniversary happening? Let me know. I'm about to do the ones that have come in throughout the week. Happy birthday to the following folks. Big Time Floyd called it a birthday today. And I got to make sure I do it. I got to make sure I do this birthday because Big Time Floyd said, do this one or I'm going to come get you. And I don't want to get in trouble with Big Time Floyd. All right, real quick. Happy birthday going out to Queen Lily Michelle Hunter. Lily, you are phenomenal. You are anointed. You're a great person. You got, very diverse tastes. And, of course, you're beautiful. Happy birthday, Lily Michelle Hunter, celebrating her 53rd today. Looking like 23 and not 53. Michelle Rose, with your singing self, is 35 today. Chris Jackson is 43. What's up, Chris? Happy birthday, bro. Lisa Mallet is 54. Renee Baptiste is Big 50. Go, shawty. It's your birthday. Monica Allen is 61, looking 21. Warren Franklin is 31. Happy birthday, Warren. Jackie, she's 72. Jackie, no way. Good living, my friend. Good living. And then one of the best brothers like no other. I flew all the way out to Utah to do this young man's wedding. Not attend, do his wedding. Stothy Floor celebrating a birthday today. Brother, happy birthday to you. All right, let me get to the celebrity birthday so I don't get in trouble with Big Time Floyd. Happy birthday to Jermaine O'Neal. Happy birthday to Paul Pierce. Happy birthday to Brian Dawkins. Happy birthday to the receiver, Jerry Rice. And happy birthday to Jerry Jones, the owner and amazing marketer of the Dallas Cowboys. Happy birthday to you, Jerry. Leave that team alone and let your other people do their jobs. Hire you a football person. Y'all looking pretty good right now. Y'all might have to apologize to Jerry Jones after this season. Usher, give them their song.
Oh, go shawty, it's your birthday. Ooh, it's your birthday. Go shawty, it's your birthday. Today's your day. Happy birthday to you.
All right, happy birthday, everyone. Celebrating birthdays today on the 13th day of October. All right, we got to get ready to wrap up this first hour. Quick sports update. Astros are headed to their 5th straight ALCS after destroying Chicago 10-1. They're going to take on the Boston Red Sox Friday, just after 7 o'clock. Dodgers beat San Francisco 7-2 to force a winner-take-all Game 5. That'll be tomorrow at 8. NFL action tomorrow. The Eagles will host Tampa Bay, 7:20 Central. Cowboys at New England. That'll be Sunday, 3:25. Texans at Indianapolis. That'll be Sunday at noon. And New Orleans is off bye week, but when they come back, it'll be Monday Night Football on the 25th, and they will they'll take on Seattle in that one. And then NBA preseason action. The Mavs will visit Charlotte tonight at 5:30. Rockets and Spurs on Friday at 7:30. Be right back.
The legendary 1140 AM KYOK Conroe and 92.3 FM K222CX Houston.
The views and opinions expressed on all radio shows broadcast on KYOK are entirely those of the hosts, guests, and callers who are entirely responsible for all show content and do not in any way reflect the opinions of KYOK Radio, its sponsors, staff, or management.
It's Sybil Wilkes with what you need to know. Today is It's Hump Day, Wednesday, October 13th, 2021. Number 1. Monday, Texas Governor Greg Abbott issued another executive order cracking down on COVID-19 vaccine mandates. This time, he's banning any entity in Texas, including private businesses, from requiring vaccinations for employees or customers. The order marks a significant reversal after Abbott previously gave private businesses the choice to mandate vaccines for workers. Number 2, White House officials are warning Americans may face higher prices and some empty shelves this Christmas season. The supply crisis, driven in part by the global COVID-19 pandemic, threatens to dampen U.S. spending at a critical time. Due to blockages at numerous ports across the globe, officials say that even the Christmas trees, both artificial and real, will be more expensive, if not more scarce, across the country. Number 3, a Wisconsin parent is suing a school district after her son contracted COVID-19 from a classmate, despite wearing a mask. Shannon Jensen filed the lawsuit in federal court against the Waukesha School District and School Board October 5th, seeking an injunction ordering the district to comply with CDC COVID-19 guidelines. In May, the school board ended its student mask mandate and other pandemic-related safety measures. Number 4. Monday was not just a day to celebrate Christopher Columbus or Indigenous peoples. President Biden proclaimed October 11th as National Coming Out Day for LGBTQ people who are considering openly declaring their sexuality. Gay rights advocates cheered the 33rd annual Coming Out Day, noting that it has picked up notoriety in recent years as more Americans respect gay rights and the rights of all people to live openly. Number 5, National Basketball Association star Jimmy Buckets Butler has officially launched a coffee brand. The 32-year-old Miami Heat star started his company in the 2020 NBA COVID bubble in Orlando, Florida, selling cups of coffee for $20 each. Butler has filed for trademarks around Big Face and officially started plans to launch his coffee company. He recently announced that he has joined Shopify's creator program to boost his Big Face coffee brand. Here's your Yogi's Jewel for the day, and it involves music inspiration this week. So today we look at taking music inspiration from Nicki Minaj's Moment in Life. Join me today live on Facebook at 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central with Stephen Hill, Myra J., and activist Quinn Townsend Riley as we discuss today's topic and more. Check out the newest album of our social activist Townsend Riley and Worthy, available on all streaming platforms now. Thank you to our What You Need to Know partner, Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. To subscribe to my free daily newsletter, please visit SybilWilkes.com. Be informed, be empowered.
When you walk out on that field today, ask yourself this question.
What time is it? Game time! What time is it? Game time! What time is it? Game time! What time is it? Let's go! We ready! We ready! We ready! We ready! I'm going to the house! I'm going to the house!
When I step on the field, I send one. This is what it feels like. This is what it feels like. Football is getting hit. That's it.
It's gonna be football now. What time is it? Game time. What time is it? Game time. What time is it? Game time. What time is it? Let's hunt now. Let's hunt now. Let's go. Let's hunt. Fever. I'm going to the house. I'm going to the house.
We're talking about the Jets like we're talking about the Saints. You know, all this, how we the Miami Heat of football. Yeah. The bottom line is you got to buckle up with chin straps. It's embarrassing. Yeah. Don't disrespect the game like that. There's too much crying from him. He's a man. They can be hit just like us. He's a man. You already make the big money. He's a man. I'm proud when you step on the field, man. That's who I am. When I step on the field, I send one message. And this is what it feels like. Oh, my bad. You haven't worked in my world.
What time is it? Game time. What time is it? Game time. What time is it? Game time. What time is it? Let's go. Let's go, God, let's go. We ready. I'm going to the house. I'm going to the house. It's a wrap. Game over.
Now, that's just hour number one on the books. Second hour underway right here on the legendary KYOK and the all-new 92.3 FM. We're streaming live on KYOKradio.org all around the world. Also streaming live on Facebook. Yep, we're back on Facebook this week at Lunch Break KYOK. Also, been on Twitter all week long. Twitter, I hope we're not interrupting your stuff right there. I know y'all got a lot going on, man. Twitter is fire, cracking at Lunch Break KYOK. We're on YouTube, The Lunch Break with AJ Jones. Love the YouTubers. A lot of y'all starting to come in. Don't forget to share that and hit subscribe. Gotta build up the subscribers. I had a lot of people talking about, well, you're not verified and you don't have very many followers and what have you. Listen, I was verified before social media ever came around. I've been doing radio since 1982. I'm good. I don't need a check. I'm all right. I've never even tried to get a check mark and won't. It won't. Remember Jim Marshall, who used to play for the Minnesota Vikings, the Purple People Eaters? He went on to become a state Supreme Court judge in Minnesota. Do you know he got denied to be verified on Twitter? I will never, ever apply for a check mark for Twitter. Never. I don't care if I have 4,999,386 followers. I would not. Wouldn't do it. If you don't recognize Jim Marshall for football alone, let alone for what he's done for the state of Minnesota and this country, I'm good. I'm good. It's a little too subjective. It's like QBR. I'll leave it at that. Not going to do it. But I don't need a social media platform to tell me I'm verified. And people have said, well, I'd like to come on your show, but how many followers do you have? How many listeners do you have? How many viewers do you have? I'm sorry. Thank you. I appreciate you even considering it. Because if I got 4 listeners, you ought to care enough about them as you would 4 million. So I have another position. I lead a group, an organization. And I was taught in my training is that you speak before 1,000 like it's 1, and you speak to 1 like they're 1,000. So whenever you want to know all that kind of stuff, and I'm not asking you for money, I'm not asking you to be a sponsor or to buy ad airtime. I'm just asking you to come on and share your story or your event or whatever. And that's all you worried about. Thank you, though. I appreciate you for considering it. I'm good. We'll find somebody else. Because If you're only coming for the viewership and the followership and all that, I love each and every one of our followers. I love each and every one of our listeners. AM 1140 has been in this market since the 60s. And I owe it to them to treat them better than them being a number. I owe it to them. So if that's what you're looking for, there's a scroll button, there's an unfollow button, there's a whole bunch of stuff that'll help you out. Okay? All right. So folks, it's still, when you're going to talk about Jon Gruden, what else is there to talk about? What else do you want me to say about Jon Gruden? I do have a special guest that will be coming on tomorrow who played in the NFL, been in leadership, been in management, making money moves. I got a special guest coming on tomorrow. We'll talk about the situation from multiple different perspectives. That as a player, That is an executive, a front office person. We'll talk about that. And then Keith Hennick is going to love this. I've got Dr. J, Jennifer Thibault, joining us on the show Friday. And obviously, she and I are going to talk about everything under the sun because it's Freestyle Friday, and that's what we do. So we will definitely be doing that on Friday. Big shout out to Coach Johnny Cole. I got a chance to talk with him earlier today. He has made some headway in the issues that we were having with the HBCU in the 3rd Ward. So starting next week, I will be calling them by name again. Starting next week. Next week. I ain't going to do it today. I ain't going to do it. Evelyn, your alma mater. I don't call them by their name. I call them by that HBCU in 3rd Ward. I got them in my power rankings this week. In my power rankings, I got them 8th. They got 2 wins this season. They're 1-1 in the SWAC, and they beat up on Southern, a game that Southern really thought that, I feel like Southern overlooked them. I feel like Southern took them lightly because that HBCU in the 3rd Ward, they came with it. And literally, when Southern took the lead late in the game, they took it back and didn't let it go. So congratulations. Real quick, power rankings for HBCUs. Number 1 this week, and probably going to be number 1 at the end of the year, is Jackson State. Yes, Coach Prime Time. Coach Prime Time. And yes, I respect him. I call him Coach. Number 2, Prairie View. Number 3, Alcorn. Number 4, boy, have they proven me wrong. Alcorn has definitely shown me they're better than I thought they would be. Number 4 is FAMU. Number 5, Alabama State. Number 6, Alabama A&M. Well, I'm worried about them. Number 7, Mississippi Valley State. Good for them. Number 8, that HBCU over in 3rd Ward. Number 9, Southern. Number 10, Grambling. Number 11, Pine Bluff. And number 12, new to the SWAC, Bethune-Cookman. Bethune-Cookman. So those are my power rankings for this week. I'll get those posted up today. We'll get those posted up on social media today. All right, I got to get ready to take another break. And when we come back, got to say congratulations again to the winner of this week's Lunch Break Weekly, Keeping Up with the Joneses Pick'em Challenge. Congratulations to this week's Lunch Break, Keeping Up with the Joneses Pick'em Challenge. We'll be right back right after this on the show.
KYOK 1140 AM and 92.3 FM. The legend continues.
Hello, this is Claude Cummings Jr., Vice President of Communication Workers of America District 6. Trey and I are inviting you to listen in to our new political talk show, Power to the People Political Hour.
Hello, this is Trey Daniels from the Daniels Group. Yes, Claude, the show will be hard-hitting and informative, talking about national and local political issues of the day, week, and month. Interviews will be with pastors, community leaders, elected officials, and political operatives. You know, Claude, a part of our responsibility is informing the citizenry and give them power to the people.
That's right, Trey. We're asking that you listen in on 1140 AM, 92.3, or streaming on KYOKradio.org, Thursdays at 10 a.m. Give the people what they want.
With my mouth.
This is Lakeisha, and you're listening to The Lunch Break on KYOK.
All right, y'all, we're back on the lunch break on the legendary KYOK and the all-new 92.3 FM. We're streaming live, KYOKradio.org, and on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch. What's up, Twitch, folks? Real quick, DJ just texted in. DJ texted in and said, AJ, what do you think about John Gruden getting removed from the Tampa Bay Ring of Honor? Tampa Bay. That's their Ring of Honor. Like if Tampa Bay hadn't said we're removing him from the Ring of Honor, I would not have on this show said, man, oh yeah, and they need to remove John Gruden from the Ring of Honor in Tampa Bay. I mean, them removing him from that means what? I mean, still have people that said and did stuff that he said and did in the Hall of Fame. baseball, football, basketball, hockey, golf, tennis, rock and roll Hall of Fame. I mean, that's all. I feel like it's a symbolic move more than a, let's go down a checklist on how we will show that we're not condoning this kind of behavior. And to the people who are like, I don't get what he said. I don't get what he said. I don't get how that's wrong. And it's 10 years old. I don't have time. I'm not the one to explain it to you. My patience isn't that long. Yeah. We could go back and forth all day. I don't get how you don't get it. And you don't get what the problem is. So we'll just be not getting anything. So respect me, and we're good. We're good. Now, I'd much rather talk about the Kyrie Irving situation. I'd much rather talk about that. Somebody asked me today on one of the other stations that I provide sports for if I thought that the Rockets were legitimately interested in Kyrie Irving. There is nothing in me and nothing that I'm hearing from my sources, and I got legit sources, with that organization or in those rooms, that they're not interested in Kyrie Irving. They do want to move the contract of John Wall, but they don't want to move it for Kyrie Irving. No, and that's not, again, no disrespect to Kyrie Irving. Let me just say this real quick. A lot of folks feel like Kyrie Irving doesn't have a choice and he's being forced to do something he doesn't want to do. Published reports have come out that Kyrie Irving is not even anti-vaccination. That Kyrie Irving is more wanting to be the voice for the people who their companies have mandates or the cities have mandates that they have to get vaccinated, according to Kyrie, against their will. And he wants to be the voice for that. Okay, fair enough. The organization has said, you do that, we're going to do this. And if you want to do this, then you need to go ahead and do what you need to do this being basketball. And if Kyrie decides that he wants to be the spokesperson for those people, that's okay, great, more power to you. I don't want to pick Kyrie's cause. I don't want to minimize it, nor do I want to illuminate it. That's Kyrie's cause. If Kyrie decides that he wants to do that, great. And I'm also not of the belief, just like I was not of the belief when someone else decided to do, and I don't want to say that person's name because I don't want there to be any comparison between what they chose to do and what Kyrie's choosing to do, because for me, those things are separate. They're not even close. There's no comparison for me. Kyrie doesn't have to come out himself and tell me what his plan is and what his agenda is and what he's why. He doesn't owe me that. I'm in the media. It's my job to try and find it out and report it. But if he doesn't give it to me, he doesn't owe me that. And there are a lot of media folks that feel like somebody owes them a step. He needs to come out and tell us this. No, he doesn't. He doesn't. Well, he's being passive aggressive. That's your opinion. I'm not going to label him because he doesn't do what I want him to do. That says more about me than it says about him. Somebody said today he has a God complex. Like he's a god and he's so high above everybody else and it's his job to be benevolent. That's a stretch. That's a serious accusation. I know Kyrie Irving has done some great things that he didn't promote. Kyrie Irving paid some salaries for minor league baseball players. Kyrie paid some salaries for WNBA players. Kyrie Irving has paid for funerals and relief and aid, provided aid for people, and never once shined a camera on it or posted it or any of that. So to say he has a God complex, I wouldn't go. I definitely wouldn't go. That's a strong opinion, and one that we don't ever, probably will never be able to prove as fact. Well, it's different for him because he's got millions of dollars and he can sit out and not play. That's probably why he's trying to be the voice of people who can't do that. I'm not defending him. I'm just saying that folks like to go to the money, and some people get that, I've got all this money and what am I going to do with it? I'm not going to be able to spend it all, and I'm not going to be one of those ones that's going to lose it all. So I might as well use this platform that I've been given as a result of it to speak for those who can't speak for themselves. They can't speak on this platform. So the money doesn't change anything negatively. Doesn't make him better or worse. So what are people going to do now? Are they going to not do their jobs because Kyrie has chosen not to do his? No, it's symbolic. I mean, people are smarter than that, right? It's symbolic. There's not going to be a mass exodus, I don't think. I mean, maybe he'll have a call to action. I don't know. But people think because people don't actually do what they think that they're going to do or whatever, that it failed and it was dumb and it didn't make sense. A lot of this is symbolic. A lot of this is activism and protestism. I know I made up a word there, but protesting in a symbolic fashion to let folks know, hey, we might need to talk about this. This is not going as well as you think it is. So, I mean, this is going to sound crazy. I feel bad for the Brooklyn Net players because they counted on Kyrie Irving. One of the reasons why they went there was Kyrie, KD, and James Harden. Those three together, we can win us a chip. And now Kyrie has found another cause that may cause him not to be a part of that team. Not saying that my dad was a know-all, be-all, but he wouldn't let me quit anything in the middle of it. It's like those people counted on your word when you said you were going to be a part of that, whether you were just a practice player, whether you were a starter, whether you are the go-to man. The people are counting on you to be there. So if you made a commitment that you're going to be there, you finish out that commitment. Now, next year, you don't have to play. You don't have to be a part of that team, but you're on it now. So you show up. I had a college coach that told me if I didn't recruit you, I'm not going to play you. So I need statisticians. I need, people on the sideline to help with stuff, keep my wires out of the way and all stuff. You can do those things, but you can't come back out here. And I told my dad, he said, you go right back out there the next day and you don't let him make you quit. You stay out there. And I don't care what you got to do, but you're not going to let him make you quit. This is bigger than just football. And I did that. And I ended up being a tackling dummy for a whole year. That's all I was. I was a live tackling dummy. But didn't quit. Didn't go back out there the year after that, but I didn't quit. So I feel bad for the people that counted on that. It's not the end of the world. They're not going to die. They're still getting paid millions of dollars because everybody wants to talk about other people's money. Oh, if they had a regular job like mine, they don't. They don't. You filled out an application, they signed a contract. Even if it was a league minimum, they signed a contract, you filled out an application. It's different. And if you're big time, in your company or organization, you're the boss, whatever, that's different. Maybe you signed a contract, but it's different. Those that don't know, but it's different. So wishing that they had regular jobs, I wish I was a pony. I wish I was a pony. Free pony, not being rode on by other people pony. So, that's the interesting thing for me. What's KD do? What's James Harden do? What do the Brooklyn Nets do? Are they still the favorite to win the championship? I think it falls back where it belongs. Milwaukee is the team to beat until somebody beats them. I don't know if KD and James and Kyrie were going to be healthy enough all year long anyway. They have a history of that. I'm not wishing injury. They don't have a history of being healthy for a full 82 games. So I think it's going to be an interesting dynamic for the NBA and for the Brooklyn Nets. 281-453-1000. Love to hear your comments. 281-453-1000. Text me 832-403-5005. Email me, aj@kylksports.com. aj@kylksports.com. I don't want Kyrie for the Rockets. I don't have a say in it, But Rafael Stone, if you're listening, Mr. Fertitta, if you're listening, don't do it. Don't do it. That's not a good mix for your young players. And then where are you going to put him? You're going to take away minutes from a young backcourt just to have Kyrie to do what? Win 30 games, 40 games? You're not going to win the West. So anyway, we'll be right back right after this on the lunch break.
KYOK 1140 AM. The legendary KYOK 92.3 FM. Radio stations in one.
Tune in to Table Talk with your boy, TD Blackshear, every Tuesday from 10 to 11 a.m. on the legendary KYOK 1140 a.m. and 92.3 FM. See you there.
In need of tires? Check out OMG Tire Services and more. New and used tires, all the name brands you desire. Located at 3126 Tidwell, between 59 North and Jensen. Give them a call at 832-767-3211. Top-notch service from beginning to end. When you're done, get your car hand-washed inside and out at OMG Tire Services and more. Located at 3126 Tidwell, between 59 North and Jensen. Call 832-767-3211. That's 832-767-3211. Conveniently located on the north side.
Hi, I'm Larry Scott, host of the Not So Christian and Me Show. Join me Saturdays for great fun, interviews, music, and the latest news surrounding our world today. We are the show that cares to hear your voice and opinion with real conversation in a no judgment zone. So join me Saturdays from 1 to 2 p.m. on the Not So Christian and Me Show, right here on the legendary KYOK Radio, 1140 AM, and the all-new 92.3 FM and KYOKradio.org.
Remember in the beginning, when you first started to build a life for you and your family, you never imagined it would come to this. Instead of living your dreams, you're living with debt. In fact, it's smothering you. Now there's a way you can take back control with one simple call. If you owe $10,000 or more in credit card debt, you qualify to receive a free, no-obligation consultation on how to get rid of that debt for good. Call the Debt Helpline now. We work on your behalf to reduce your debt. We specialize in credit cards, retail store cards, and medical bills. One simple call is all it takes to get the ball rolling to a debt-free life. Stop living with debt and start living your dreams. Call the Debt Helpline now.
800-958-2156. 800-958-2156. 800-958-2156. That's 800-958-2156.
Michael Harris, Houston's top jock, and you're listening to the Sports Encyclopedia, the living sports encyclopedia. AJ Jones on the lunch break here on KYOK.
Thank you, Michael Harris. I mean, he is legitimately the top jock. Top jock. Michael been doing it for a long time, decades, right here in Houston. And got a shout out to Ralph Cooper, the godfather of sports in Houston. He was on with Nate Griffin, Fox 26, early this morning. Now, not that Nate would ask me to be on, but if Nate did ask me to be on, I'd be like, yo, Nate, for real? What time? Like, I might as well not even go to bed. Nate's on so early sometimes with his stuff. So, but again, two of my favorite guys, Nate Griffin and the godfather of sports, Ralph Cooper, and the top jock, Michael Harris. Big shout out to y'all. All right. So anyway, let me get back to this. Some folks are sending me comments on stuff. Do I want to read this one? Yeah, let me read this one. Let's see. This number here, 713-518. It's funny to hear you talk about feeling bad for millionaires. Y'all feel bad for billionaires? What are you talking about? Y'all get all goofy. Some of y'all. Be right, AJ. Some of y'all get all goofy when the poor little billionaire has to figure out how to save money by not paying the contract of a millionaire. Y'all, the owners, they're the ones that take all the risk. Y'all be guarding their money like it's yours. That part. Funny you feel sorry for the millionaires. Okay, my bad. I stand corrected. Let me feel sorry for the billionaires. Poor owner of Brooklyn. Poor owner of Brooklyn. I don't know what he's going to do without Kyrie. Funny. Too funny. Let's see. Area code 312. That's Chicago. 312-704. 312-704. AJ, do you think the Bears will make it 3 in a row? Who do the Bears play? Oh, wow. And he said he's listening on Twitch. Okay, Twitch, I see you. What's up? All right, let me see. This week, the Bears. Who they play? Oh, they play the Packers. No. All joking aside, though, you can beat them. You know, it's not like the Packers are unbeatable. You know, they haven't lost since what? That opening loss to the Saints. But they have been killing folks. You look at the Packers, what they've done this year. Yeah, I think the Bears can beat them. Why not? All right, so here we go. They lost to the Saints 38-3. They beat Detroit football 35-17. They barely beat the 49ers 30-28. That was that game where Aaron Rodgers with no 30-something seconds left on the clock got them in field goal range. They got it. They beat the Steelers 27-17. And they barely beat the Bengals 25-22. And you've got them at home, Bears fans. You've got them at home. So, yeah, they're riding in on a 4-game win streak. Take them out. Play ball. Protect your young quarterback. Play defense. Don't turn the ball over. Y'all can win. Heck yeah. Let me see what the Bears have done. That's a good question. I love when we get different listeners and callers from different areas. All right, so the Bears lost to the Rams opening day, beat the Bengals 2017, lost to the Browns 26-6, came back and beat Detroit football 24-14, and beat a very confused Raiders team 20-9. Y'all riding a 2-game win streak. Go ahead and beat them. Get them. Let me look at my picks. Let me look at some picks. I won't lock these in just yet. But Thursday night football, Buccaneers at Philadelphia. What has Philadelphia done at home this year? Philadelphia lost to the 49ers at home, lost to the Chiefs at home. Philadelphia hadn't won a game at home. That ain't good. That's not good at all. And Buccaneers are a touchdown favorite. Kind of hard to go against Tom Brady and the Bucs. I got them at number 6 on my power rankings. I got Chicago down at 16. I'm going to go with the Bucs. I'm going to go with the Bucs on the road with a win. Dolphins at the Jaguars. I got Dolphins. Somebody said they feel like Jacksonville will win their first game. They're a 4-point underdog, 3.5, 4-point underdog. I got the Dolphins on the road. Dolphins go to 2-4. The Jaguars go to 0-6. 0-6. Bengals at Detroit. I'm going Bengals. Bengals should have won against Green Bay this past weekend. Kickers, y'all got to kick, man. For real, I'm not talking to just any kicker. I'm talking to all kickers. Kick the football through the upright, whether it's an extra point, whether it's a field goal. Watch this. If it's 50 yards or less, don't miss. Just don't miss. You got one job. Don't miss. If it's 50 yards or less, connect on it. Over 50, all right, you got some leeway. But 50 or less, kick that thing. Quit being goofy with your steps and your angles and you hooked it, you pulled it, you pushed it. Kick the football. Just kick it. You ain't got to block anybody. You don't have to tackle anybody. You don't have to defend anybody. You don't have to run nobody down. Kick the football. Kick it. Cincinnati should win that one. I got Cincinnati beating Detroit. Texans and Colts on the road. Texans on the road to the Colts. Texans can win this game. I feel like the Colts are going to bounce back from their heartbreaking loss to the Ravens. I feel like it's going to be a closer game than most think. Yeah, they got the Colts as almost a 10-point favorite. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I think maybe the Colts win by a field goal at home. Now, if this game was in Houston, I would give the Texans that. Maybe they're thinking that the Rook, Davis Mills, doesn't play well on the road. Maybe that's what they're thinking. Anyway, I'll go with the Colts in a close one. Cowboys-Patriots. Cowboys-Patriots. Listen, I know y'all love Mac Jones and all that. I think the Cowboys are going to turn him over at least twice. I think the Cowboys are going to turn Mac Jones over at least twice. Again, it's not Mac Jones against Dak Prescott. It's not. It's Mac Jones against Dan Quinn and that Cowboys defense. And I think Dan Quinn has been in the league long enough to know how to put some pressure on Mac Jones and turn him over, I think, at least twice. Again, I know Josh McDaniels is one of the better OCs in the game, but, Josh is going to have to, play a chess match with Dan Quinn. I think the Cowboys got a player in that secondary. They don't miss Byron Jones anymore. They got themselves one. I'm going with the Cowboys in that one on the road in Foxborough. I'm going Cowboys. Chargers and Ravens, man, that game, that almost needs to be a playoff game. Like, they need to just play that in the playoffs right now. I feel like Lamar and them are going to find a way to win, but I feel like the Chargers are the better team. Because that Ravens run defense, not good. Not good. But they had that old Indianapolis Colts mentality of bend, don't break. Because they got stops when they needed stops to come back and beat the Colts. So, but I don't know. I feel like the Chargers will probably win, but I'm going to go with the Ravens at home. Short week, though. Let me take that back. It's a short week. I might go with the Chargers on the road. Vikings, Panthers. I'm going to give that one to the Vikings. Packers, Bears. I'm going to say Packers, but Bears, play like you got some heart. Rams, Giants, Rams. Chiefs, Washington football team, Chiefs. Cardinals, Browns. Going to be another good one. That one's going to be as good as the Rams Rams. That's going to be as good as the Chargers and the Ravens. Cardinals, Cleveland Browns. I'm going to say AJ. I'm going to say Arizona. I feel like Baker and them are going to have a breakout game. They haven't had a breakout game yet. I feel like this might be it. I'm going Arizona, but I don't think Cleveland is going to get blown out. Raiders at Broncos. I feel like the Raiders are going to be real distracted. Going to be asked a whole bunch of questions they shouldn't have to answer. Like, go find John Gruden and ask him those questions. Don't ask those of the Raider football players. I'm going Broncos at home. Seahawks, Steelers. I love Geno Smith. Steelers. And then Monday night, Titans, Bills. Titans hosting the Bills. Tennessee, I don't believe yet. I'm not back on the bandwagon yet. I'm going Bills. I got a lot of road teams winning on the road, and that usually doesn't happen. That's usually where you get your upsets from the better teams losing because they're on the road. But I don't know, Tennessee. I don't know what's wrong with y'all. I don't know what's wrong with Ryan Tannehill. And I'm going with the Bills. All right, let me run through these without any commentary. I've got Buccaneers over Eagles, Dolphins over Jags, Bengals over Lions, Colts over Texans, Cowboys over Patriots, Chargers over Ravens, Vikings over Panthers, Packers over Bears, Rams over Giants, Chiefs over Washington football team, Cardinals over the Browns, Broncos over the Raiders, Steelers over the Seahawks, and I've got Bills over the Titans. A lot of road teams. I got a lot of road teams winning, and that's usually not the case. So you go ahead and get your picks in to me by tomorrow, 6:30. I'll lock them in. You'll get a message back from either me or one of the interns that'll say gotcha. You can email them, aj@kyoksports.com, aj@kyoksports.com, or you can text them 832-403-5005. Give me Thursday night games, all of Sunday games with just who you think is going to win. And then for the Monday night game, Tennessee and Bills, give me not only who you think is going to win, but the exact final score for both teams by 6:30 Central tomorrow, and you're in. All right, take a break. Be right back after this on the lunch break.
1140 AM and 92.3 FM, the legendary KYOK.
Do you have high blood pressure or diabetes? Are you over the age of 65 and covered by Medicare? Then pay close attention to this message. Medicare has introduced some new benefits to help consumers during these cautious COVID-19 times. They realize many of you don't want to leave your home to visit a doctor. So now you can get a remote patient monitoring device shipped to your home at little or no cost to you. Now your doctor can identify your problems in real time, which could potentially save your life. Victory Medical can easily ship this monitoring device directly to your home at little or no cost to you. If you have high blood pressure or diabetes and you're covered by Medicare, make this free call right now to see if you qualify for a new remote patient monitoring device. Call now. 800-213-9527. 800-213-9527. 800-213-9527. That's 800-213-9527.
Do you have a home that you don't want anymore? We can buy it from you within 24 hours, any home, size, or condition. For over 20 years, we've been buying homes for cash and helping homeowners sell their homes immediately, with no listings or strangers walking through your home. Are you moving? Did you lose your job? Going through a divorce? Whatever the reason, if you're in a bind and you know that you need to sell your house fast, call the expert team at I Need to Sell My House Fast. We'll make you a serious cash offer to buy your home in 24 hours and let you walk away from it. No listing, no waiting. Sell any home, any size, any condition now. Call the expert team at I Need to Sell My House Fast. Make this free call now.
800-306-1760. 800-306-1760. 800-306-1760. That's 800-306-1760.
Nobody wants to get ripped off, broken into, or robbed, but nobody wants to pay a lot of money to have their home protected either. I've got an offer to tell you about to provide home security for your home for less than $1 a day. For real, with no installation or equipment charges. And this is from a company rated #1 by a leading consumer research company. According to the facts, most of you won't even call unless there's a burglary in your neighborhood or something bad happens. So let's give you a reason. Save money. For less than $1 a day with no other costs, you can get your home secured. Plus, get a lifetime equipment replacement warranty. You need protection for your home. Call the Home Security Hotline right now.
800-561-6198. 800-561-6198. 800-561-6198. Again, that's 800-561-6198.
To one more again, and you're listening to The Lunch Break with AJ on the legendary KYOK and the all-new 92.3.
Yeah. Thank you, Mr. One More Again, Dre Tate, lovely wife, Becca, Bishop Becca. I know they're doing well. Somebody in my text messages has me laughing. Said, did you just pick, and I'm not going to say this person's name, over the Browns? No, I didn't. I picked the Arizona Cardinals over the Browns. I'm going to start doing their head coach like I do that HBCU over in 3rd Ward. Oh, that's the coach of Arizona. That's the coach of Arizona Ice-T. I'm gonna start calling him Coach Arizona Ice-T because he be chilling them out. He be chilling them out. If they had another coach, they'd have about 5 championships right now. How many years has he been there at Arizona? They'd have 5 championships right now if they had a different head coach. The Cardinals would have won the chip 5 times if they had a different head coach. I'm a hater, ain't I? Just a hater. Just can't stop hating because I hate so much. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. Man, my 17-year-old went to homecoming last weekend, and she went with one of the football players, middle linebacker. He pretty good, you know. They looking at him at a few schools. I tried to get her to wear some jeans and a sweatshirt. She didn't want to wear that. I don't know what was wrong with her. I mean, you know, perfectly good jeans, real nice school logo sweatshirt. You know, go to the homecoming with or jump in the back seat. Let me take you to pick up your linebacker date and let's go to the homecoming. She didn't want to do none of that. I don't know what's wrong with her. Somebody help me out. What was that about? What's with all these dresses and shoulders open and spaghetti strings and splits and stuff? What is all that about? And why you got to date a linebacker? You can't. Kickers need love too. You can't date a little kicker. Little kicker. Oh, time out. I do need advice on that because I'm in my feelings. About all that. I mean, well, sweatshirt and jeans. What's up? And jump in the back seat and let's go get this little boy. How come y'all didn't tell me about the Steelers punter? Dude, who is that dude? Have y'all seen the punter for the Steelers? Much to talk about with him. Y'all did not tell me. Steelers punter. Dude. I got to find him. Roster. Steelers punter. By position. P for punter. Where you at? Presley Harvin III. How did I not know? Where have I been? Brother is from Georgia Tech. He's a rook, and he can play linebacker. He's 6 feet tall and 255. He could play linebacker. And he's a punter. I bet you, and I'm not size shaming him. I'm not. I like it. I like it. Anytime you break the mold of what something is supposed to look like in the NFL, I like it. He is one of those guys that you're not going to get a whole lot of running into the punter penalties because you probably going to hurt yourself. What your mama used to say, this going to hurt me more than it's going to hurt you. And that was always a fib with my mama because she used to tear my tail up. But run into him if you want to. Run into him if you want to. It's going to hurt you more than it's going to hurt him. I love it. My new favorite punter in the league is Presley Harvin III. Presley Harvin III. I need a number 18 jersey from Pittsburgh. Where my folk at? Pittsburgh friends, followers, family, shoot me a number 18 jersey so I can rock that. I don't usually wear nobody else's name on my clothes unless it's my children. But I would rock that. Number 18, Presley Harvin III, and get me, you can't wear that one like a schmedium. You can't wear a tight number 18. You got to give me a 2 or 3X on that one. A 2 or a 3X on that one. Willie Gibson, you in Pittsburgh? Where you at? I need to get me a Presley Harvin III fan club going. I ain't know Georgia Tech was getting down like that. I'd have been following Georgia Tech had I known. My other favorite kicker was Marquise King. and now it's Presley Harvin III. Somebody gonna say, "Oh, AJ, it's about race." It is not about race. I love them dudes. Big old boy out there kicking. They need to make him the place kicker. Who's their place kicker? Are you a Steelers fan? No. I am a Presley Harvin III fan. Big difference. Their kicker is Chris Boswell. Chris, don't go down. Don't take any unnecessary shots, because Presley Harvin III is coming. Love that dude, man. I'm serious. How you let me miss that? Willie Gibson. You over there talking about Coach Arizona Ice-T. Need to be rocking Presley Harvin III. I'm going to watch the Pittsburgh game. I don't need red zone. I need punting zone. Every time Pittsburgh has the ball ready to punt it, I need my TV to cut over to that. Watch when I come in here with my number 18 jersey for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Y'all going to be like, I want one. You got to get your own. It's like the Hey Love album. Oh, man, let me borrow that. No, my brother, you got to get your own. Yeah, I like it. But anyway, I'm getting ready to wrap it up. Got to get ready to go. But I got to say congratulations again to Chi-Town, 15-1 on this week's Lunch Break Weekly, Keeping Up with the Joneses Challenge. And he almost got tied by Big Time Floyd and Amber. Both of them were 14-2. We had a bunch of 13-3s, bunch of 12-4s. Let me run down the top standings. Right now, you want to be in the top six. So you can move it for the money. Big Time Floyd, number 1. Amber, 3 off the lead at number 2. Delano, keep him in your prayers. His mom just passed. He's at number 3 with Chi-Town at number 3. T-Bone, number 5. Todd and Keith Hennick round out the top 6, but right behind them, George Griffith, Keisha Kelly, Alexis, Alice, CJ. 49 wins away at number 13. You got Milo, Ferdinand. You got Emmanuel. Number 16, you got Erica. 17, Big Mike. 17, Jasmine. 19, Oz. 19, Rio. 19, Charlotte. And then down there at 22, you got Danny at 22. Hello, you're live on the lunch break. Who's this?
I heard my name, Willie Gibson.
Yeah, man, how you let me miss out on the punter for the Pittsburgh Steelers? How come you ain't tell me? Have you asked me if I checked him out?
Oh, Presley Harvin III. You checked him out?
And see, look, man, bruh, I've been sleeping. I did not know until last week. I flipped over for something, and old boy was punting. I was like, man, that's my dude. That's my guy. I didn't even know his name at the time. I just like he breaks the mold of all those little skinny punters. He out there he husky. He out there full-fledged, grown, 255.
I'm gonna talk to you now, but call me after you sign off. But we'll talk.
Uh-oh. It's something bad.
No. Absolutely not.
Is he a good dude? He ain't mean, is he?
No. All good.
All right, you got some contacts over there in Pittsburgh. I need a number 18 jersey.
Nah, I don't do that.
You ain't got no contacts? You ain't got no hookups?
Nah, no hookups, no.
I gotta go online. I gotta go online and order a number 18 Pittsburgh Steelers jersey.
Listen, I was about to mess up. Be like, no hookups. I'm about to mess up and say it. Hey, what we talked about earlier.
I know. I know. Willie Gibson, you are my guy, brother. You are my GUY. I mean it, man. If you had pledged capital, we'd be frat. That's how good and close we'd be.
I don't do that. No hookups.
Willie Gibson is the man. Y'all don't know what we're talking about, but he's right. He's right. He is right. He is absolutely right. All right, man. Listen, I picked Coach Arizona Ice-T and the Arizona Cardinals over your Cleveland Browns. I said it. Yes, sir.
First the Fat Boys break up, and now this.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I just feel like, man, y'all going to have a breakout game, though. What's the word on Landry? Is he going to play?
Probably not. Because, again, we talked about it yesterday. He's eligible to be activated. He's off IR. He hasn't yet been designated to return. And like I said, with the 2 games in 5 days, Sunday, Arizona, Thursday, Denver, more than likely to be the Denver game he's active. So, we'll see.
Okay. How is Baker? I know the labrum has been an issue that I almost wish it had not come out because he's caught more flack since it came out. And I don't think Baker has been playing all that poorly. I mean, I got him rated just based on passer rating. I got Baker Mayfield at number 17. I mean, he ain't horrible.
Yeah, it's Cleveland media. There was a local show today that said Baker Mayfield is a franchise quarterback, game manager, or easily replaced. Like, stop. They just need fodder. They need clicks. They need, I don't know. But that was the topic of the day.
Wow.
On Cleveland radio. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm looking at something real quick. How many touchdowns does Baker have this year? Like I just did them by quarterbacks by touchdowns. Pat Mahomes 16, Brady 15, Dak 13, Herbert 13, Winston 12. Winston's got a 12-3 interception to touchdown ratio. So there's that. Matthew Stafford 12, Allen 12, Burrow 11, Russ 10, Ryan 10, Rodgers 10, Kyler 10, Kirk 10, Lamar 8, Taylor 8, Carr 8, 7 Carson, 7 Jalen, Goff. That's why they're getting on him.
Yep.
That's why they're getting on him.
Yep.
But
that's so hard.
Wait, but let me just say this real quick. Hold on. Let me go back to this. Baker Mayfield is 4-2. I mean, when you got a running game like Cleveland's, did y'all expect him to throw like 18 touchdowns? I mean,
exactly. And then it's the old narrative, it's the lazy narrative. Him and Odell. Him and Odell don't get. Stop. It's lazy journalism.
Okay. All right. I'll leave it alone. Got to get ready to run, man.
Not you. Just
Say it again.
You. I said not you. No, just the narrative that anytime Baker has a bad game, allegedly, now he's not trying to force it to Odell. Where was he acting on Odell too much? He's trying to push to Odell now. Now he's not trying to Odell to prove a point. He's showing people that he could throw it elsewhere. Stop.
Yeah, no, bro. We know the deal. Yeah. All right, man. Hey, be safe out there, brother. We'll talk. I'll call you after I get off the air, okay?
All right, look forward to it.
All right, Willie Gibson, y'all. All right, let me get ready to go. Donnie McClurkin up next with the Donnie McClurkin Show. He'll give you the best in gospel music, latest in the gospel music industry. Donnie does this thing every Monday through Friday from 2 to 3. In the morning, you got Erica Campbell and Griff, 6 a.m. to 9. After that, you've got Shiloh Radio, and then I'll be back with Throwback Thursday. Got 2 special guests joining me. You already know one of them, Chris Gardner, Houston Roundball Review, but got another guest, and we're going to talk a little bit about John Gruden and some of the other stuff tomorrow. And then don't forget, Friday, Dr. J will be back on the show. As always, let's not be divided. Let's be united. I love you. There's nothing you can do about it. Just, hey, let's stay cool, okay? Let's stay cool. Congratulations again, Chi-Town and Hartwell Clinic for providing the $50 cash. All right, y'all. Here's Sybil Wilkes with What You Need to Know. Y'all have a blessed one. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
It's Sybil Wilkes with What You Need to Know. Monday, the Justice Department asked the 5th U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals to halt the Texas 6-week abortion ban while its lawsuit challenging the new law is appealed. Last week, the Justice Department secured a preliminary order blocking the ban from U.S. District Judge Robert Pittman. The Fifth Circuit is now considering whether to keep the law in force while it considers the Texas appeal of Pittman's order. Amid a growing push for passengers on domestic flights to show proof of vaccination, top infectious disease expert Dr. Anthony Fauci said he doesn't see it happening in the near future. However, Fauci told the Washington Post that he would support a vaccine mandate for domestic flights if President Joe Biden wanted to move forward with one. Late last month, Senator Dianne Feinstein introduced a bill that would make vaccination, a negative coronavirus test, or proof of recent recovery from the virus mandatory to fly domestically. I'm Sybil Wilkes. Be informed, be empowered.
All right, y'all. Again, I hope y'all enjoyed the show. For those checking out on Twitch, I hope you come back. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope I didn't say anything offensive or anything like that to you. Don't want me on your platform, but just appreciate and thanks for the new place to be. As always, let's not be divided. Let's be united. I really do. I love you. There's nothing you can do about it. Y'all have a good one. Talk to you soon.